Are you considering starting a YouTube channel? Let's talk about it.
Alright, let's go drag racing.
I started on YouTube a few years ago. I've learned a lot. There's a lot of pros and cons, so I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys and kind of just give you guys some ideas what to expect, what I've learned, and hopefully it'll help you guys make a decision if you're kind of looking into starting a YouTube channel yourself. Too, guys, I'm not some huge creator or anything. I just want to share with you what my experiences were. Hopefully I can just give you guys something to think about. First thing to go over is, why are you starting the channel? Is it for fun? Are you trying to make money? You want to have some sort of record that you can go back and rewatch? Kind of figure out your why. I started because, yeah, I wanted a record of what I'm up to, the racing stuff. I wasn't expecting to make any money. I thought if I could make a little bit of money, that's cool. I watched a lot of YouTube before I decided to start a channel, and I always kind of thought maybe I could do that too. If you're just looking to make money, I wouldn't do it. Make sure you're going into it with the right reasons, just so you don't end up disappointed or anything like that. On the first video, I spent a lot of time thinking, editing, all the above, thumbnails. I was a really big perfectionist and even recorded a bunch of stuff that I didn't even want to post before I posted my first video. I heard someone else say, post 100 videos, make 100 videos, and just get them out, because your first 100 videos are gonna suck and you're gonna learn something every video. And that is so true. Still, whether it's editing, the way I'm recording, talking, anything like that, you learn so much by doing it. So your first 100 videos aren't gonna be perfect. Mine still aren't anywhere near perfect, but I've learned so much. It's another huge piece of advice. If you want to start a channel or you're thinking about starting a channel, I would say just do it. Make the account, record your first video, and just keep them coming out, okay? There's no better time to start than now. Do all the research you want, but when you actually start is when you're gonna learn the most. Next thing I wanna talk about, in the car world or racing world, making a channel out of that is exceptionally hard. You have to be like, putting parts on your car or truck. Stuff breaks all the time. You have to wait for shipping. So trying to make like a video a week on something new, especially when you don't have a ton of extra money to just go buy a bunch of parts, that's the hard part. So the timeline and stuff for posting can get messed up if you don't have a ton of stuff to record. So that's another thing to think about if you're heading into the automotive space. Luckily, we are a car family, as you can probably tell, so I get to record whatever's going on with the vehicles, with mom's trucks or my trucks, the Nova, my brother's Mustang. Anything we got going on, I'll just use to my advantage. That's really nice. And then Glenn at Lappin Speed and Customs here in Idaho is actually my uncle. So he has a hot rod shop out of Nampa. He's built a lot of our stuff for us. Really nice. We're really grateful. Have him on speed dial. I can call him, ask him questions. He'll come over and he'll help out with stuff. So I'm definitely in a very fortunate position. I got started just posting racing stuff with the drag truck back there and anything automotive, right? So on my truck, I made a video on how to install like those light up strip lights that were really popular. That's got over like 280,000 views now. So I made a how-to video on how to install one of those, and that blew up. And then I started reaching out to businesses. I had businesses reaching out to me. So they'll send me a free product and I do an install video on it. That's that. So that's really cool. There's a lot of opportunities for that kind of stuff. So again, just like I said, that helps in the video idea side, when I don't have parts to put on the drag truck, or I'm not doing anything for the week, or I'm not racing for the week. Kind of doing some of those install videos, or cool products that come up that I just buy for myself that I want to show you guys or make a video on. That's a great opportunity too. Another thing is posting schedule. So I used to be really good on posting on my certain days and keeping it really consistent. As of lately, I haven't been as good. No excuses. I just haven't been on my posting schedule like I should. But when I was, that was really helping. Come up with a once a month on a certain day at a certain time you post, or however you want to schedule it. That's gonna be huge. The algorithm will thank you. Your subscribers will thank you. They can come to expect a video whenever your schedule is. That's going to help you out in the long run. And consistency is key with this stuff. Another important part of this, I wouldn't say it's a con, but you have to really like what you're doing. I really like drag racing and going to the track. I had to kind of ask myself, do I want to turn that into a job? For me, it's worth it, and that's why I keep doing it. For some people, it might not be. So do you want to turn your hobby into, work? Two, you have to really like editing. Taking thumbnail pictures, editing the videos together, music. You have to deal with cameras not recording, bad footage, missed footage, broken this. Your computer's out of storage. There's all kinds of stuff that's gonna come up all the time. It's just a matter of, is it worth it for you? It does take up a lot of time. Is it worth it coming home from your regular job and editing all day, or going to record at night, or on the weekends when you want to be going and doing something else? You got to try to have a good balance of everything, and adding another big commitment in is another thing you'll have to decide and think about for yourself for sure. Once you start getting some traction on some videos, there's going to be comments and whatnot, so engaging with the audience is kind of a game to play. You know, people have questions and everything. I try to answer all the questions. If I don't know the answer to the question, I'll tell you I don't know. You know, I always try to help out on anything. It doesn't matter what it is. You're going to get some negative comments. You got to have some thick skin. People aren't going to come up to you in real life and say the stuff they're going to type behind a keyboard. If you're not starting a channel because you're worried about what people think, who cares what anyone thinks? We're all gonna die one day. So don't let the opinion of others dictate what you want to do with your life. So if you want to start a channel and you're worried about, you know, getting hate or how people are gonna see you or whatever else, don't worry about any of that. You're gonna be fine. Just laugh it off and move on to the next. Growing an audience and a loyal subscriber base takes a long time. At least for most people it does. For me it does, still is. It's kind of hard for me because I have two sides. Like I do the install stuff, like parts installs and whatever else, and then I have the racing side. I would say I more like to do the racing content and whatever else, but the how-to parts installs videos like that get way more traction, way more views. So I kind of just split it up. I'm gonna always do the racing videos, and I'm always gonna do like the parts installs, finding cool products, stuff like that. So that's kind of how I split my channel up. And for a time there, I didn't know if I need to go one way or the other. But again, overall, I like making videos in general, so that's all right by me. I edit on the computer. I just use iMovie because it's free. And yeah, I just keep it really simple. I asked Brandon to send me over a list of things he likes or doesn't like about YouTube himself. So let's go ahead and read off some of those and see what he has to say. Go give him a follow real quick too. He makes some awesome content. He races with us out at the track. He started on his iPhone, posted to YouTube, editing on his phone, has a successful channel from it. So that's really cool. These days you don't need anything. I have a couple GoPros. He has a couple GoPros. Is mainly what we record off of, but if I need to record something real quick, it's on my phone. I'll just snap a video, record an outro, do whatever I gotta do on my phone. There's not a big like money investment up front as far as like camera gear or anything. Don't go buy some expensive camera. Start with a phone and see how you like it and work your way up from there. Start off with a couple of the cons. He says, yeah, it takes a lot of time and effort, not only filming, but the video editing, posting, upkeep, and that's only for YouTube. If you start an Instagram and a Facebook and a TikTok and other channels too, that's just you're multiplying it. He also says as much support as you get, you'll also receive some negative in the comments, but don't let them get you down. Just like I was saying too, don't let that dictate what you're doing. On that note, real quick, it is really cool to be at the track and have someone come up to me, or I've actually been recognized out and about, which is really weird. That's something else you'll have to consider if you are building a channel. If someone wants to come up and talk to me, I'd love to talk to anyone that wants to talk to me. So that doesn't bother me. Talking to people at the track that have come up, say they watch the videos, it's really cool. Not acting like I'm like a celebrity or anything like that, but just talking to people that have watched the videos, it's pretty cool. Back to Brandon's list. The last con he talks about is the constant struggle of trying to think of and create content to post. Not only YouTube, but he's really active on Instagram. He's got like 70,000 followers on Instagram. He's doing really good on Instagram and Facebook too. So all around, posting shorts and reels and YouTube videos, kind of like we said, getting creative with content is really tough. Overall, especially in the winter when we're not racing, if I don't have a video for the week, I'll try to just come out to the shop and start tinkering on something. We'll make do with whatever I can think of that way. Okay, now let's move on to the positives. First one, he says, being able to reflect back, have a catalog to look back on. We agree on a lot of the same things. We have a lot of the same pros and cons. Another pro he mentions is being able to leverage subscription count and other analytics, and you can partner with different brands. Working with brands is really cool. I think Brandon just recently partnered with Fuel Tech. He's got a handful of brands he's working with that are really cool. If you can build up a following, those doors will open for sure. Next thing he talks about, it can be a good passive income if you can get monetized. When I started out on YouTube, I was just chasing that monetization. I was checking it every day for my watch hours, subscribers, everything. I was like, this is gonna be so cool if I can make some money doing this. I got monetized maybe a year or so ago. Everyone's channel is gonna be different. In my case, when I was recently moving, I didn't post for like a couple months and I still got that income coming in because people were still watching my old videos. So if you can get a catalog built up, this can truly be like a passive sort of income. Do the work once and you can make money off of it forever. That's a pretty cool way to look at it too. And even if it's only a couple bucks, hey, that's better than nothing. To go along with the passive income like Brandon was talking about, I'm an Amazon affiliate partner. If you guys watch any of my videos where I'm installing something I bought off Amazon or someone sent me from Amazon, those affiliate links I get a commission off of. That doesn't charge the viewer anything extra whenever someone uses my link to buy something. Amazon sends me a little bit of money every couple months for people that have clicked my links, and same sort of idea. I make the video once, I link the products in the description, and they're there forever. So those links keep working as long as everything's still active and whatnot. And then last but not least, Brandon talks about it's a really good outlet to be creative. That's something I didn't touch on, but that's a really good point. If you don't got something to post, you got to come up with something or a real idea. The best thing to do, I would say, is to just go try it. So if you can see like some cinematic shot or something cool that you want in your head, just go try it. Like in the intro of this video at the end is the C10. I did that in our garage with a Halloween smoke machine that was pointing through the grill with the headlights on, and so there's smoke swirling around. That was kind of a shot. I made like a whole video. It took hours recording and editing this whole video of like turning the key on and the gauges and the smoke and the lights and I ended up just using that one little part. I just kept trying it till I could make it how it was looking in my head. So it does challenge you, but it is cool if you can make something come to life. Thanks, Brandon, for giving us some really good points to end off on. Bringing it full circle overall, should you start a channel? If you've even thought about it a little bit, 100% I say yes. It is totally worth it. In my opinion, you got nothing to lose. You can start with your phone, make an account, record some videos, edit it on your phone, and start posting some videos and see how you like it. Make something that you would like to watch. But most of all, just start. All right, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know down in the comments what excites you about starting a channel, or what is holding you back. Is there anything that I missed that you guys have questions about? If this even helps one person start a channel, I think that's more than worth it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate all the support. Take it easy, and we'll catch you on the next one.